Okay. Hello and welcome to GameGazm. I'm Bren.
I'm Dan.
What are we doing today, Dan?
Today we're taking a look at another Naughty Dog classic.
Whoa.
Jak and Daxter, the Precursor Legacy. One of my absolute favourite games.
Isn't it good? And doesn't it look? It looks very Crash Bandicoot, doesn't it?
Well, I'm starting here because that plant there is actually a baddie from Crash Bandicoot that they animated into this game. It's basically the only reference that I can think off the top of my head.
That's brilliant.
To Crash.
That's awesome.
But yeah, I mean, maybe we should start with the reason they had to do this in the first place was that they didn't actually own the character rights on Crash, even though they invented him.
Oh, really? Did they sell it?
They didn't sell them, but because they were a new studio when they made Crash, they didn't get the rights to their own characters, if you know what I mean, as part of their publishing deal with Universal. Universal owned the character rights to Crash.
Oh, well, that sucks.
So that's why Naughty Dog can't make a Crash game now, because they don't own the character rights.
But they are, though, right?
Naughty Dog aren't making it, but they are making a Crash Bandicoot game, yeah.
Really? And Naughty Dog aren't making it?
No, I don't think so.
I thought they were.
No.
Oh, that's going to be interesting.
Yeah.
Are you worried about that?
No, because they're basing it on the original games, as long as it's in safe hands.
Okay, so Jak and Daxter.
Yeah.
What's the story?
It's a proper old school platform, collect 'em up kind of game.
Collect 'em up.
This is eco that I'm collecting at the moment. Blue eco, green eco. It's your health, it's your extra power.
Oh yeah, and
blue
it gives
eco
you,
makes me run faster. It means I can barrel through these.
And the gauge at the bottom shows how much you've got left. So you can, like, you run through more and you pick up more and you can be faster.
It's attracting these precursor orbs to me. Look.
Oh yeah, those you were telling me. The precursor orbs.
Yeah.
There's one of those in each of the Uncharted games.
Yeah. Anyone who's played Uncharted
Easter
has
egg.
ever found the strange relic. The strange relic is a precursor orb from Jak and Daxter. It's a throwback to this series of games.
Yeah.
They got rare themselves within the Jak and Daxter games after the first one. They're plentiful in the first one. There's hundreds of them. There's thousands of them. But yeah, even in Jak 2, they became a rare commodity.
Yeah, because Jak and Daxter 2 kind of changed how the game works quite dramatically, wasn't it?
They went GTA in Naughty Dog land, really.
Yeah, I wasn't a fan.
Oh, there's no way that's just going to stay there. Oh, okay.
Yep.
I suppose we have to do it again.
Yeah, it is the first stage, so...
I thought Johnny Sandsnake was going to swallow it or something, but no.
Jake.
Johnny the Sandsnake.
But no, yeah.
Yeah, look, they're everywhere. Literally more orbs on screen there than in all 4 Uncharted games.
There you go. But yeah, no, it's a cool homage. I like it when games do like little Easter eggs like that. And obviously there was a really big obvious one in Uncharted 4 when he plays Crash Bandicoot,
that
doesn't
was
he?
incredible. That was a proper... I wish I hadn't found that out beforehand. I didn't even mean to find out that was in Uncharted 4.
Accidental spoiler.
Accidental spoiler. That would have been amazing to have played that properly and for him to have just suddenly been playing Crash Bandicoot. But never mind.
Apologies to anyone that hasn't played Uncharted 4 yet. We just spoiled that for you.
You've had months. It's your fault. It's fair game. So yeah, this was a proper kind of collect them up, really cool levels. No loading times ever anywhere in the game. You can play this whole game in one sitting, go into all the levels, get all the collectibles, kill all the bosses, finish the game without ever being pulled out of the world for a moment.
Ever.
I thought that was amazing.
I know
that was one of Andy Gavin's aims with this game.
To just have no loading screens.
Yeah, none at all.
It's amazing though, isn't it, how some developers can get that done.
Yeah.
And others can't.
Yeah.
I mean, you've got this game that's like a lush world with detailed characters, detailed environments, beautiful colours. You know, it looks fantastic. And to be honest, when it was released, when it first came out, when was it? 2002,
I think.
2002,
I'm
2003?
going to check my notes, sorry. It came out in the... Oh, no, forgive me, December 2001.
Oh, there you go. So, like, it came out in 2001. And at that time, it was the best-looking game.
Easily.
That was out. Easily. And it's just amazing how they can do that back then, but then there's some developers that just can't do that.
No.
They just can't get it to look as good.
It does take a lot of time and money
of course,
to make a game that looks like this. But Naughty Dog did all that under their own skill, you know. They didn't make Crash Bandicoot with a massive multi-million-pound team. I think there was 5 of them to start with. Maybe it ended up being more like 9.
Yeah. Mind you, when this was being developed, now it took 24 months to develop, so just the best part of 3 years. And it cost...
24 months is exactly 2 years.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Sorry, yeah. I think it ended up being extended a little bit.
No, it did take a little bit extra time, didn't it?
Yeah, sorry, my math skills suck. But yeah.
But at least your mate didn't point that out.
Yeah, thanks for that. Anyway, it had a budget of, get this, $14 million.
That's still a lot for a game, even today.
It is quite a lot. Well, I don't know, is it? I mean, I think games like Call of Duty cost a lot of money to make, didn't they?
Yeah.
But back in the day, $14 million. I mean, you can see where it all went really with this because it's just
it's
beautifully created, isn't it?
Yeah.
But yeah, $14 million.
I know that was another Naughty Dog sort of mantra that any money they spent needs to be on screen.
Right. Yeah. So no hidden stuff.
No, it was all put into the technology, and I know that they rewrote their engine to do this.
Yeah, didn't they, to get the characters approved, they created a character called Boxman just to show Sony.
So they could play it, yeah.
Yeah, just so they could, see if it would work or not. Oh, you punch these up, don't you?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, you punch them up and then...
crouch down.
Is it at the top?
Yeah.
Like, you can climb on them and get, power-ups or whatever.
Yeah, I think you can get to a higher ledge. You'll have noticed as well, it's night. There's actually a day-night cycle on this game. It doesn't really affect how you play the game, but
no, but
the sun does go down.
And I love how the colour palette changes. Look at the Sky Dome as well.
Yeah.
Sorry, that Sky Dome is actually still better than Far Cry 4.
Yeah, very true. Oh, birds.
Seriously, if you look at the Sky Dome in Far Cry 4, it's
not good.
It's dreadful. I don't know if they patched it nowadays, but it looks awful. It's like... I go on about Sky Domes a lot, actually, because, you don't often look up in a game and just look up and see what's up there. But when you do, you kind of hope that someone's put some effort up there. And, I guess the best Sky Dome I've ever seen has probably got to be in Skyrim or, the Elder Scrolls games, because they look really nice, really good Sky Domes. But then you look up in Far Cry 4, and it's just crap. No effort, no love in the sky there.
Just a texture vaguely distinguishable from everything else.
Yeah, it's quite shocking when there's so much detail on the ground around you in the jungle, and then you look up and there's just this terrible sky. But anyway,
it annoys me that some games are so good and some games are so poor. I know there's different skill levels and all that kind of stuff, but I love these games. I wish every game was like this. Not necessarily a platformer, but the attention that's gone into it and that kind of stuff. I'm going to go to a different part of the map then, just to show off a bit of variety. The variety in this is incredible, actually. You end up in like volcanic craters and like a lost village. There's a whole racing section. There's a whole level where you're just on like a speeder bike, and all the challenges are based around racing and jumping. And that's a really cool level. And
isn't it the character Kira?
Yes.
The girl character, she kind of has the bike, the jet bike.
Yes. And that's actually what we're doing at the moment. When oh blimey!
Don't touch that.
Yeah. You can you can't break these crates, but you can.
Oh, you can wait for the explosive.
Guy firing the bombs can fire one like that, and then it will blow the crate open, and you can get the orbs out of it.
Nice
little touch there. You do end up on that lighthouse thing as well. You can get to him. I think you get control of the gun actually for one of the power cells.
Oh, right.
But yeah, this is actually technically a level here, and then we're walking back to the village, which is kind of the first hub area.
Yeah.
And then I'll show you another level, which is like a temple area that's just around the corner. Oh, good, we can run a bit faster now.
And it's all set on a fictional planet as well, isn't it? It's a completely fictional planet, obviously, from the look of it and all the creatures and everything.
If you've played this and you've played Jak 2, you know they get transported either backwards or forwards in time. So you're still on the same planet, but I guess it was forwards in time because it's all industry and
now you see, obviously, Jak and Daxter 2 went kind of Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah.
I mean, it already had. I mean, when you look at this is an open world game.
Yeah, basically.
So it's already got the open worldness.
Yep.
But what happened with Jak 3? I've never played Jak 3 because I didn't really get on with Jak 2, to be honest.
I don't think I ever finished Jak 2, although I've had two pretty good goes at getting near the end of it.
Right. The Forbidden Jungle.
Here we go. That's how you get into a level. That's it, and you just walk into it. It's
no load screen.
No load screen.
Well done.
They keep doing that in the Uncharted games. There's no load screens.
Yeah.
And The Last of Us.
Yeah.
Here we go. We're in a different level now. Look, it's kind of changed. Textures have changed, and this is a bit more of a jungle kind of forest area with a Precursor Citadel in the middle of it. What were we saying?
You were saying about Jak 2, about you almost got to the end of it.
That was more like a city, and then I did play a bit of Jak 3 as well.
Yeah.
All on the HD collection that came out for the PS3.
Oh yeah, they did that, didn't
it
they?
It starts in the desert, but having not finished Jak 2, all the context was kind of lost on me as to why he was there and why he'd been banished to the desert. But it just wasn't as fun.
No.
Just really wasn't as fun.
I mean, this to me, like, it just looks awesome.
Yeah.
It plays awesome.
Look at the sunrise as well on the planks on the bridge and on everything. Like, you can tell it's sunrise just because of the dynamic lighting. And
yeah. Is it dynamic lighting or is it clever texture?
Maybe it isn't dynamic,
mapping?
but it's whatever it is. A lot of work went into it.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, just to reiterate the fact that this is a 2001 game, and it was on the PlayStation 2.
I mean, there's a certain point in gaming where I don't think they're ever going to show their age. And I think this is one of the first games that it'll always be playable. The controls are tight, the levels look good.
Yeah.
The HD remaster of this on the PS3 may as well be a current gen game.
Yeah.
It looks fantastic.
I mean, that's the other thing. We're playing the original PlayStation 2 version
which
here.
is the first time I think I've done this in a really long time.
on the original.
Oh dear.
Yeah, all on the original hardware as well.
Yeah.
So this is literally how you would have experienced it back in 2001.
Yeah.
And it's just jaw dropping.
I wasn't playing a lot of games in 2001. But, I made an exception for this. Yeah, I did have a PS2.
Yeah.
I used it mostly as a DVD player, but then this came out, and I put some serious time into this.
Yeah. It's like, I remember this, another game that came out, not by Naughty Dog or anything, it was by Rare, actually.
Yeah.
What was it called now? It's gone out of my head. Literally, I just pushed it out of my head. It came out on the Xbox 360, a Rare title, like launch title.
Cameo.
That's the one. Yeah, Cameo. Elements of Power.
That's the one.
Yeah. And that was very kind of. It looked like it'd taken a lot of inspiration from this.
Yeah.
Because it was in the same kind of style and everything.
It was good, wasn't it? I think they all borrowed from each other. Rare and Naughty Dog were the masters of making this kind of game.
Yeah. Oh, and let's not forget Insomniac as well.
No, of course not.
Yeah, because with the old Ratchet and Clank.
Ratchet and Clank.
Yeah, they were great games.
Still going strong, actually, Ratchet and Clank.
Yeah.
You know, I got the...
Did you see the movie that came out?
I haven't yet, but I'd like to.
Yeah. I heard it got mixed reviews.
Yeah, maybe it makes a bit more sense if you played the game. I don't know. I have to wait for that to come back now.
Are you going to run out of power as well?
Maybe. Let's go down and get ready to replenish it, because
it'll
probably come back down here. Although, actually, I think that might be triggered now up there. I think once you've triggered it, it keeps moving. I'm not sure.
Maybe.
But I got the recent Naughty Dog 30th anniversary art book, and there was a lot of stuff in the back of there of other things that they've been exploring recently.
Okay.
One of which was Jak and Daxter 4, and there's some genuine concept art from Jak and Daxter 4 as a PS4 game or maybe as a PS3 game before they decided to make The Last of Us instead.
No way.
Yeah.
So there could be a Jak and Daxter 4 in the works.
You never know.
Oh,
they've said no for now, but they did think about it before they moved on to other things.
I kind of hope they do, because Jak and Daxter is just...
The artwork was incredible. I mean, you'll find it on the internet somewhere, but it was...
just some concept art.
More human, yeah.
More human?
Yeah, more realistic take
on
this world, if you know what I mean.
Wow.
Less cartoony, but the same characters and the same storyline.
I wonder if they'd go with the collect 'em up style, or would it be open world again? I mean, I say this because they kind of made... I mean, Uncharted 4 was a little bit open world, wasn't it?
Yeah.
A little bit more open world than usual.
Yeah, definitely. Especially that sort of... Was it Madagascar area where you're in a Jeep? And there were definitely more open world elements to it.
Yeah, I'm not sure... You know...
Wait. Wow, what a save.
What a save. I'm really not sure. Maybe it's just me, but I kind of think open worldness can ruin games.
Yeah, I think everything needs to exist in its own genre. You don't need to take what was a platform game, make it into an open world game. Just make an open world game. Yeah, exactly.
and call it something else.
Yeah.
You know, it's like this game got famous because it was a collect 'em up in a I mean, it's open world, but it's not at the same time. There's still a structured way to do things and complete the levels.
I'm hoping... These were my favourite kind of games growing up, and I never got bored of replaying them. So I'm hoping that Ukulele will be the beginning of a new era for these kinds of games, because they're fantastic fun to play. I mean, I'd play this any day over anything like The Witcher. I mean, I'm not knocking The Witcher. It's a brilliant game.
Yeah.
But this is my kind of game.
Yeah, absolutely.
It doesn't have to be cartoony. I just mean I like collecting variety, all this kind of stuff.
The other thing I find about open world games, now, like, a load of people love having the choice and the freedom to do whatever you like.
Yeah.
Okay, now that is a prime example of this would be Metal Gear Solid 5. Okay, completely open world. There's plenty of different ways that you can complete the same mission.
Yeah.
But often I find that kind of means that level design is lacking because you haven't got someone designing a level in a way that's really clever. You're kind of leaving it open for people to do their own, their own route or whatever. I don't think it's as enjoyable.
No.
Maybe that's just me. I don't know. I kind of like that thought of figuring out that the game developer was thinking in the same way that I was, or vice versa.
Yeah.
And no, you died.
This is a bit tricky. It doesn't give you a lot of health.
No, you get what? Is it 3 hits?
Yeah. But you get Daxter giving you a bit of a comedy routine as well.
But yeah, I like basically having games, being designed, level design and stuff. And this is like obviously a prime example of that.
Get that level of finesse when it's been designed because it's a huge world, you just don't get it. No, it's like, the player can move through this any way they like. And that can take something away from it as well. It's like, did you ever play the Shadow of Mordor game? No, I didn't.
See, that game, it looked like perspective fail. It looked like, did you get him?
You got away from him. I think it's 3 hits. Right.
It looked like a soft play area.
Oh no.
As in like all the environments had very clear visible ways you could free run around and climb, like that's definitely climbable kind of thing.
Yeah.
And it just looked bad. It's like, give me a well designed linear structure over that any day. Oh, there you go. You got the hang of that now.
Give me your leaves. Here we go.
Leave it out.
Leave it out, mate.
Oh, steady. Oh no.
Oh no, come on.
Get up, Jack. Get up there.
Seriously, oh no. Gonna have to do another circle. Sorry about that. Totally lost there. Oh no.
Oh, don't.
Come on, I
don't
should have
die.
done this by now.
Don't die. Oh no!
Oh no! Well, that's about all we got time for anyway.
Yeah. I mean, it's such an awesome game, and if you haven't played it yet, I'd highly say I'd go and get the HD version.
Definitely on PS3. Well worth playing.
And just play the heck out of it, because this is a game from the past, and a game that hopefully will live on in a fourth iteration.
So.